Hey folks, I'm back again already. Well, I'm actually at one of my tree jobs. I got this thing to cut. Well, actually I got a lot more to cut. But the reason I'm here is not actually for the tree job, because I'm not going to do much of the recording for my own jobs. That's not what this channel's about. I'm here because of these. The logs themselves. I got these cut at 6.5 foot because the customer actually wants these for fence posts. We did make out a deal with a couple of the bigger ones. I'm going to take them and mill them up. At least today, I'm going to get that center stalk. I want to get that one there cut. I can drop it as it is because I have cleared enough branches where it'll clear the barn. And I'm going to leave the one on the outside there. Leave that one there for last. In case this one decides to go weirdly, it'll save it. I guess I better start cutting. An inch is as good as a mile, as they say. I know I probably shouldn't have cut her that close. Surely didn't give her a whole lot of room, but I put her right where I wanted it. Maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know. I know what I see there. I see myself some good timber to mill up until about right there. And then from there on, that's a fence post. So we come down here. I see one little spot of rot right there. But I'm okay with that, because that can be cut out. But, so that's about 16 inches across. Not very many people want to fall a tree with only that much space, but it fit, so I shipped it. I'm kind of mad at myself right now, because if you notice, I got my hard hat on now. I usually don't like touching trees, especially falling on them, unless I got my hard hat on. And I know I'm probably going to get yelled at by professional guys out there that see me cut that tree down with no hard hat, and rightfully so, because typically I'm one of those guys that also yell at other ones for not wearing a hard hat. If you're cutting trees down, you should wear hard hats. I mean, granted, the tree that I just did wasn't too terrible, but you can even see it there. That's all dead. That was above my head. I would have felt them, probably not gotten injured if they came down and hit me. While I may be willing to take chances on throwing things where there's very little room to throw them, you really shouldn't take chances when it comes to PPE. That's a bad idea. I was just so focused on how I was going to fall that, and I kind of didn't think about my hard hat. I realized I forgot my tape measure, so I'm gonna kind of do this a different way. So I know this is 6.5 foot. So if I can stand here straight, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna take me 7 footsteps. Well, 7.5 or 6.5. Man, are my feet really perfectly a foot? There's no way. Get something to mark with. So I'm cutting the end of this one as a fence post. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lay that there like that. And the rest, that's going to be milled. say that's enough cutting for now. I'd say that's a good enough load of logs for me to mill up for now. I just ain't quite sure how I'm gonna unload them. Or where I'm gonna unload them. I'd like to keep my mess over here. I can already tell this is gonna be a fiasco trying to get these logs unloaded. I loaded them up with a skid loader at the job site, and I don't have that privilege here because I don't have any equipment at all like that. So everything's got to be done by hand, and I have no idea how I'm going to get it off. I'll leave it here for this one. Maybe next time I come around, we'll get together and mill them up. I think that sounds like a good plan.